how it started to how it is now. Did someone say another Copart car? Yep, that's right. Here is another Copart car. This is actually my wife's car. So, we got this back in March and it went down to Piranha Racing to be completely fixed back to being on the road. Now, I'll go over a few things of what it's had done and where it's got to where it is now. And it's also had a few modifications. Now, not by any means is this car finished from where we want it to be. We have plans for this car and we're going to do it budget friendly. So anyone out there that's young, between 17 and even up to like 25, you want a car that's modified and done up but on a budget, this car is going to be the car to follow. Now, let's jump in at what we've already done to this car and then what it was like to what it is now. So, here we have the Mark 7.5 Fiesta ST180. What a lovely car this is. Now, this is actually my wife's car, like I said, but I have also had one of these in the past, just in red. Now, obviously, this is a 2016. Mine I did have was a 2013. But let's jump into some of the things that we've actually done to this car and then what it had crash damage wise and how it's to this now. So as you can see, it's actually got the ST200 diamond cut wheels on. I really like these, each to their own. I know they're standard on the ST200, but I really like them. Now, while I'm down here, you can also see the stick-on vent sticker type things. We got those at Ford Fair for my wife, and also, not that you can see it, I don't think you're going to be able to. Nope. Right, so as you can see, this is actually lowered. So it is on lowering springs. I'm not sure on make, but it is lowered, hence why it's sitting quite nicely. Now, as we come up, you may notice I'm standing in a puddle. You may notice the carbon fibre wing mirrors, and we have the indicators that are the lined ones. I don't actually know what they're called, but yeah, we've got them. We also have, obviously, repping the Piranha Racing as well as the Scottish ST RS owners. And we've got a LED performance sticker on there. Coming around the back, we have the Maxton lip on there. And we have the ST200 rear diffuser on there as well as an upgraded exhaust. Now, I believe this is non-res. I want to say Cobra. I will double check. If it is not, I will link it somewhere up here. I'll put in what it actually is. But I will say this car is filthy. It does need a clean. Again, it has been done by Piranha Racing. So that, as it stands, is what's been done to the car. Now, not a lot, and there's a lot of room for improvements, and that will be happening. Oh, we also have the sun strip. So yeah, now that is how it is at the minute. So engine is standard apart from the exhaust, obviously lowered, wheels have been changed, and that is it. Like I said, we do have plans for this car to be a budget friendly build. Now, we're going to be upgrading this to stage 2 to start off with into the new year. Obviously, again, we are moving house, so it's just taking a bit of time to get actual mechanical kind of videos out, hence why I'm doing more talking videos, just so everything's packed up. We're going to be moving in the first couple of weeks of January, so I just need to wait for that. So I'm still trying to put content out every week as much as I can on both of the cars. I haven't been able to get up to the van yet, but there will be a van update again into the new year. So, as I said, budget friendly. Now, I'm thinking maybe do a Temu or AliExpress kind of build with this car. Let me know what you think below. What's the better website to go for? Now, I know this is not the best stuff. We're just doing it budget friendly and making it half decent. Now, engine wise, that's not going to be done in any way cheaply as such. Obviously, we're going to go for the AirTech. It's going to have the remapping done by Piranha Racing down in Essex, and the dyno tuning, everything like that engine wise is going to be done professionally. Obviously, fitting the parts I can do myself, which there will be a video coming, but when it comes to the tuning and everything like that, it will be on the dyno and it will be done by Piranha Racing. Now, what happened to this car? Now, we don't know what happened to this car. Obviously, like a lot of the cars at Copart, you don't know, you can only see by the pictures. Now, what I am going to do is put the pictures right here for you to see. And then let's kind of jump in to where we're at with this car. Pictures from when it come back from Copart and all the damage that you can see from the pictures from the left side and the right side and the wheels. This isn't the damage underneath either. And remember, the exhaust is also in the wrong place due to the rear axle. Now you've seen the pictures, jumping right back in. Obviously this car did need quite a bit of work. So it had a whole new rear axle put on, the new exhaust, hence why it's upgraded. On the front it had the wishbones done, and also it had a snap spring, I want to say 2, can't remember 100%. But all the work was done, it was looked after, had a service all down at Prana Racing before I even started these videos, otherwise I would have tackled this myself. Now I do have a little bit of an insider, I do have a shell for another Fiesta. I am going to be building a track car, hopefully next year. Obviously we're waiting for the garage first and then we'll be jumping into that. So there is actually quite a lot of projects coming your way. So if you're liking this video, hit that like button, leave a comment on what site we should use to build this budget friendly car, and also hit that subscribe button. Now I am back in my favourite beauty spot. As always, it's a bit cloudy today, it's also very cold again. Not as cold as what it has been, but tell me what you think we should do with this car. You know, what part should we be doing? Now I'm thinking, do we do it as a Mark III Focus, like replica, RS replica, just in the Fiesta? I've seen that done a few times. Do we make it completely track spec? Obviously this is my wife's car, so she does drive this to work daily, so it can't be too out there, but we can make it out there. We're also thinking maybe of wrapping this car. So what colour do you think we should wrap it? Now she hasn't decided. We went back and forwards with yellow, like a bumblebee yellow, but honestly no idea. What do you think? What's different? We don't want to be the same as everyone else within the Fiesta scene, but yeah, so that's the car. If there's anything else that I can think of that I haven't put in this video right now, I will add in a video shortly, but it won't be in this location. But yes, as you can see, this Fiesta is another Fiesta back on the road that was written off. Now I want to say this was category S. No, it was category N. It was non-structural. It was just literally whole new rear axle, rear suspension, rear brakes were done as well, that needed new calipers. There were actually new brakes put on all round. While we're here, let's just do a quick sound check with the exhaust on for you guys to hear. Now you may have seen it in some of the other videos when we were fixing a few little things, so you may have already heard it even without the back box on. So let's start this up. I honestly cannot believe that has just come into my video, like proper photobombed me. Now is that like an eagle, or is that a falcon, or some kind of hawk? What do you think it is? roads are not what you want at all. Like, these are like the perfect roads if there was no one on them. They've got really nice bends and twists. I absolutely love this road. Now I will admit this car has slipped on this road. I believe it was due to mud off of one of the fields, but apart from that, this car is amazing with handling, especially where it's been lowered. It's just such a fun car, hence why I have got a shell to build a track car, because they're just so much fun. Now I'm hoping that I can get a track car built by the time Ford Fair comes next year, but we will have to see. I don't want to be taking the Focus on so many track days, because obviously it is my daily. So I want a car that if I do end up coming off, I'm not going to be too worried about. Hence why I've gone for a Fiesta, because they're just such good cars. I also, at Piranha Racing, they have a number of track cars down there that are Fiestas. But yeah, so that's something for the journey as well. It's going to be, hopefully, some point at the beginning of next year we can get the shell up. That'll be coming up from Essex, sourced at Piranha Racing, and then we will be rebuilding it, and as well as the van, and obviously modifying this as well. There's a few more videos to come on the Focus, but apart from that, there's not a great deal I'll be doing to the Focus until further down the line, when I want to forge the engine and probably make it stage 3. But that's the coming time. We've got other projects going on first, so stay tuned for them. But yeah, so this car was saved and put back on the road to live another day. Thanks for watching. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe, leave a comment, and I will see you next time. Peace out.